Hi Moy, it's TEMPHUiBIS here. Hi Moy, it's TEMPHUiBIS here. And I remember that a long time ago, AG Entertainment was talking about, you know, he was talking about when he was 25 and he was remembering life's going quick, you know, the years going past so fast. You know, if there's things you want to do in your life, things you want to achieve in life, better start getting them quick, you know. That's kind of inspired me to do this video, because I've been thinking about the same thing now since I'm 25 at this moment, and yet in about 4 months time I'm gonna be 26. It's like, wow, there are a few things, there are loads of goals I want to achieve, but then there are just things that I just want to do as a normal thing that I've not done yet. And it's like, yeah, I am way behind. So I've decided to list at least 10 things that I would like to do before I go to my grave, you know. So I thought, let me share those with you. The first thing I definitely want to do before I die is I definitely want to finish one animation film. You know, I want to definitely finish one animation film, and that's obviously probably going to be the Chameleon, because it's what I've been working on already, and the storylines and everything is done for it, and I'm currently working on the pre-vids for it. So, you know, that at least one animation film. People say, would you do another animation film when you're finished? Who knows, but I've definitely got to do at least one before my life is over. Just one, at least, so everyone can remember me for, you know, for something as well as music. You know what I mean? And the second one I'd like to do, this means quite a lot to me. I want to visit Watership Down. Now, and probably definitely be taking pictures there, taking pictures of myself in there on the downs in Notfagana Farm, and loads of the other places. Yeah, that's all in the film, and that's what, you know, what it's all about over there. You know, I want to just take pictures, yeah, so my remembrance, because it's such a love. It's like, you know, it's my best film ever, and you know, it's about a real place, so I'd like to go to the place. You know what I mean? Maybe even do a music video around there. That'd be class. And the third thing I definitely want to do is I want to visit Japan. I've got to go to Japan once in my life, even if I want to. In fact, I actually want to move there personally, but even if I don't get the chance to move there, I know it's a damn lot of money, I would at least like to visit there, at least go to Tokyo and stuff, have a good time around there, visit the mobile shop. Yeah, that's so massive, because man, there's just so much things I definitely would like to do there. So I definitely would like to visit Japan. There's loads of other countries I want to visit as well. I do want to visit America, but Japan's definitely a priority for me. And the fourth thing I would like to do is I'd like to do a video by the Northern Lights, and that could be any video, whether it's a music video, whether I take footage for a music video, or just a video by it, which means I will have to visit countries like Canada or the Greenlands, whatever it's called. So so that's something there. You know, because I mean, like, Northern Lights is something here that sort of gave me the style of using black and green a lot. So it's like, yeah, from primary school, and it's also stuff that got me into the naturistic style of things, you know, which all comes to the style of Repfune, all comes to my music. So I've got to like have a video of some sort, yeah, in front of Northern Lights and see it for real, like in front of my own face, instead of just videos and pictures. You know what I mean? It's definitely one thing I'd like to do. And Fifth thing I definitely want to do is attend a big UFC event. I mean, most of all the UFC events are in America. They do have ones when they come to England. In fact, UFC 105 was in Manchester, England, and I missed my chance because I didn't save up. And that, well, in fact, I did actually have a bit of money, but you know what I spent that on? I spent that on the Tekken 6 game for both consoles and stuff. You know, Tekken 6 was very important to me at the time, because like, you know, I got to keep the Tekken pace up, and besides, I wanted to start practicing early on Tekken 6. I wanted to start practicing early, which leads up to the next one. The next thing I want to do in my life, I want to participate in at least one professional Tekken tournament, because they have Tekken tournaments in the arcades and stuff going all around, but I hardly ever entered one because it was the arcade and I was never good with the arcade back then. But now I've started using arcade stick and stuff. Now I'm practicing as hard as I can now, and now I know right now I'd possibly get kicked out in the first round. I'd probably get my ass kicked in the first round. That's how good these damn guys are. So I want to practice so I can really do good against these big motherfuckers, and that, you know, so I want to do the best I can, really. So I definitely want to participate in one of them, man. I've got to do that. It's going to be so fun and so brilliant, man. I just like to see how well I do. So practicing as much as I can. And one thing I like to do as well, and I like playing, always play this on games, and I always wondered, why don't I ever do this in real life? Archery. I always used to play Track and Field 2 on the normal Nintendo, the NES should I say, and then I used to play archery on Beijing 2009. You know, it's bloody brilliant. I'm thinking to myself, why don't I do it in real life? They have these things. They have some of the things set up in London. You know, there's certain clubs that do it in London. In fact, Shadow Lost Arts here used to live around the corner to one when he was living in North London, and we never even noticed. So, yeah, that's something we got. That's something we got to do. And next thing I want to do is clay pigeon shooting. You know, it's another thing. I used to play in the games all the time and everything and I feel, you know what, it's good. Might be pretty fun here to do it in real life. So it's all different stuff. So that's a few things I like to do there. You know, clay pigeon shooting. Never shot a shotgun before, so why not do one? And next thing I'd like to do is like a sporty street type photo shoot. You know, and I mean, not a professional one. I mean, is the difference with the cameras, like if I went and used my camera, or when those professional companies use their big cameras, you know what I mean? You can do some real good pictures. It's not like a model or anything, I've just seen some guys who do a photo shoot on the streets and stuff, you know, wearing sporty clothes, you know, make damn good pictures and stuff. I like to do one of those. You know, that on the day that I arrange to do that, I'll obviously make sure the day before I get this nice haircut. That's how I always like it. And if that, my 2 slashes, and if that, distinctive, and my pencil goatee. You know, I always feel normal. I always feel like myself. You know, when I'm like this. That's how I feel. This is the way you should always be seeing TEMPHUiBIS. But my hair grows so fucking fast, it's unreal. So, and the last thing I definitely want to do before I die, I want to do, you know, everyone knows I do music. I try and tend to change the style as I go along, right? A few songs that I want to cover, a few genres I want to cover. I want to do at least one song that's drill and bass. Now, people wondering what's drill and bass? Drum and bass, you know, as it's fast beats and everything like that, drill and bass has fast beats on crack, really, really fast. And I believe it's a very hard genre to do, because it's something you've got to do properly. If you do it wrong, your song could sound fucked up. So, you know, if you type in drill and bass, you know, on Google and listen to some of the tracks from there, and especially go on to MySpace and listen to this guy's music, right? Yeah, he goes and he does a little bit in that genre, and you know, it's a really fast taking beat. I also would like to do a few certain other things like aggro tech, you know, psytrance, melodic trance, maybe even vocal trance, you know, because people do vocal melodies, and I've done that in a couple of songs back in the day. You know, so those are all types of things, yeah, that I'd like to do, you know, before I hit my grave. So it's up to you guys if you want to leave a comment, yeah, saying what your tent is, or you can leave a video response. You know, what would you like to do before you die? You know, and if you're in your teens right now, like mid-teens or late teens and everything, yeah, you got your chance to do everything. I've got my chance to do everything out here. I'm still middle 20s, but mid-20s, shall I say? And I'm like, damn, I don't even remember yet when I was 23. I don't remember when I was 22. I don't remember when I was these ages. It feels like I just went 20, 21, 25. Time does go fast, boy. So I'm definitely going to make sure I get most of these done next year. Gotta move fast. You know. Now the hardest one that's probably to do on there, yeah, of course, is probably the film. Now, I don't care how long I'm going to take. Now, I know that I'm doing the film while I'm still doing music, yeah, like albums and the music videos for the songs on those albums. So the film is going to take quite a long time. But I don't mind how long it takes, really, because it's not something that that everyone was expecting to come out anyway. So I know that, and whatever happens, I'm always going to keep people updated with how everything's going. And you know, in the meantime, if I get a lot of money later on, then I can actually hire some animators here to help me with it. So, but right now the story's all complete though, yeah. So that's the best thing. So I can actually get started on the animation. So that's why I'm doing the pre-vids at the moment. And you know, it's all cool. So that's all I got to say, guys. Yeah. So you know, post your comment or post your video response, man. It's up to you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Love you all.